exams are back, schools are getting open, so we'll start our padhai. Okay. Okay, let's start. So today we will start with our grade 4 question for Southern Plateau. Okay. So we have got around 63 questions. I'm pre-assuming that you guys have read the lecture and you know the concept. We will try to only take the questions in this quiz. Okay. So without wasting time, let's go. So our screen is here. That's good. Let's go. Start the quiz. Okay, what is the question? What is plateau? A low area of land, a deep valley, a sandy desert, a highland which is flat at the top. What is the correct answer? A plateau is a highland which is flat at the top. What is the answer? What is a plateau? Correct answer is a highland which is flat at the top. A highland which is flat at the top. Always keep in the mind. What is this? A highland flat on the top. The southern plateau lies dash of the northern plain. Obvious question. What they are asking, southern plateau lies where of northern plain? Obvious answer is the south. Very easy answer. Let's not waste time. Move on. The southern plateaus are also known as dash plateau of India. Coastal no, northern no, Himalayan no. The answer can be Great Plateau of Peninsula. That's the correct answer. Because see, here, even if you don't know the correct answer, but by guessing the wrong answer, you can say coastal, definitely not. So answer is what? The Great Plateau of Peninsula. Okay? India. Okay.
Peninsular India.
What is the approximate shape of Southern Plateau?
Almost triangle.
Yeah, the Southern Plateau is the triangle in shape. If you remember, the shape of the Southern Plateau is almost triangular. Okay? Okay. Which river divides Southern Plateau into two parts?
Narmada.
Yes, see, Ganga and Yamuna, they are not here. Only Narmada and Kaveri are the river which is in the Southern Plateau. That means A and B cannot be the answer. Only C and D can be the answer. But among C and D, only Narmada is the answer because Narmada is the river which divides the Southern Plateau into two parts. And those two parts are what? The upper one and the lower one. We will name them again. Okay. What are the two main parts of the Southern Plateau? One is called Center Highland and the other is called what? Deccan Plateau. The Narmada River divides the Southern Plateau into two parts. I repeat, the Narmada, say after me, the Narmada River divides the Southern Plateau into two parts. And those two parts are what? Center Highland and the Deccan Plateau. Center Highland and the Deccan Plateau. Okay. Which two plateaus are part of Center Highland? Center Highland means the top one. Top one means Malwa and Chota Nagpur. Deccan Plateau, no, Deccan Plateau cannot be the answer. Here, Chota Nagpur, Deccan, no, it's not the answer. Malwa and Meghalaya. Meghalaya is not here. So I know the correct answer can be what? Malwa and Chota Nagpur. The correct answer is what? Malwa Plateau and Chota Nagpur Plateaus are the two main part of the Center Island. Okay, let's go further. Which plateau is famous for being very rich in minerals? Malwa, Chota Nagpur, Deccan, or Mysore? Which plateau is famous for the correct answer is Chota Nagpur Plateau is famous for being very rich in minerals. The correct answer is what? Chota Nagpur Plateau is famous for being very rich in minerals. All right. Okay. The Malwa Plateau. The Malwa Plateau is surrounded by Arauli Hills in the dash. See, the Malwa Plateau is surrounded by in the Arauli Hills. Arauli Hills, I think, in the northwest, and in the southeast, it's a
Vindhya.
हाँ विंध्याचल वाला ठीक है ना तो विंध्या okay same so correct answer is what northeast Vindhya hills where in the southeast
South and east
याद रहेगा ना in the south and east ends the Vindhya okay the Deccan Plateau covers most of the dash part of the India northern no western no eastern no what is the correct answer only the southern part of the India right we can say it's the southern part of the India. The Deccan Plateau extends from Satpura Hills in the dash north to in the south. From north, south is going till where? Till Kanyakumari. Because see, Delhi is not in the south, Mumbai is not in the south, Kolkata is not in the south. Only correct answer is what? Kanyakumari. And we also know that the Deccan Plateau extends from the Satpura Hills in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. Okay, wait, Sabar. Which mountain range surrounded the western side of Deccan Plateau? Western side? Very easy answer, Western Ghats. Eastern side, Eastern Ghats. Okay. So what is the correct answer? Which mountain range surround the western side of the Deccan Plateau? The correct answer is the Western Ghats. Okay. All right. They can ask you the eastern side also now. So in eastern side, what will happen? Eastern Ghat, right? Ah. Which of these is another name for Western Ghats? Sahyadri, yes. See, Nilgiri, Aravalli is not the name. Vindhya is not the name. Sahyadri is the name of the Western Ghat. Correct answer is the Sahyadri. Which of the following is the famous hill range in the Western Ghat? Sahyadri, Aravalli, Satpura, or Vindhya? I think correct answer is Sahyadri. Okay. Sahyadri is the famous hill range for. Okay. Which of these hills are associated with Southern Plateau? Cardamom, Nilgiri, Annamalai, all of these. I think all of these is the correct answer. So Nilgiri Hills, Annamalai Hills, Cardamom Hills, and all these hills are part of the Southern Plateau. Okay. Which is generally higher, Eastern or Western?
Western.
The Western Ghats are generally higher than the Eastern Ghats. Okay. Why they are higher? I will tell you later. See, this is the answer. The statement about Western Ghat is correct. Why? Because they are generally higher or steeper. Western Ghats are normally what? Generally higher and steeper. That's the correct answer. Okay. Now, what is the next answer? They are generally lower and more broken. Why they are more broken? Because all the river passes through them to go to Bay of Bengal. That's why they are broken. River flowing through the southern plateaus are mostly seasonal. We learned that, right? The rivers floating there are mostly seasonal. Okay, that means if there will be rain, then they will have more water. If there is no rain, then they will not have the more water. Okay, so what is the answer? The seasonal river depends mainly on dash for water supply. They will rely on what?
Rain.
They will rely on the rain. Okay. Okay. Which two river originate from the central highland and flow westwards? Flow westwards. Tell me the answer.
Kaveri? Or Krishna and Kaveri?
I'm not sure, but let's say Namda and Tapi for now. And that's the correct answer. Okay. We will repeat this question. Can I go back? No, I cannot go back. Okay. Which direction do many river of the Deccan Plateau flows? Mostly all of them flow towards eastern side, right? So that's why they are broken, right? The answer is the east toward the Bay of Bengal. So most of the river in the southern plateau flow towards the eastern side. That's why they are going and breaking the eastern ghat, na? Make sense or not? Are you getting this concept or not? Which of the river flow eastward towards the Bay of Bengal? Which river is floating towards this one? Narmada, Tapi, Krishna, both Narmada and Tapi. These rivers, it is saying. So I will go for both Narmada and Tapi. No, Krishna. My God. Okay. Which river is known as Dakshin Ganga?
Godavari?
Godavari. Yes, the correct answer is Godavari is the longest river and in the southern plateau, and it is known as what? Dakshin Ganga. It is known as what? Dakshin Ganga. Okay. By meeting the rivers Tunga and Bhadra, there are two rivers. They are forming together and making one new river called Tungabhadra. Yes, the correct answer is Tungabhadra. Okay. Where does the Kaveri river originate? I know the answer. Brahmagiri Hills. Yeah. So you have to put in your brain that the Kaveri river originates from the Brahmagiri Hills. And in which state Kaveri river flows? Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Two states. For now, focus two states. They have to name Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Which of these is an important river of southern plateau? Godavari, yes. Kaveri, yes. Krishna, yes. The answer is all of this. Okay. So Godavari, see, you have to remember this. Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri are the important river of the southern plateau. That means whenever you write exam, you can write this point. During which months does the southern plateau receive most of its monsoon waterfall? We know that, like from June, July, August, September, right? June to October. This is the time when the India Varis is there in Bombay, right? The correct answer is what? June to October. That's the rainy season in India, na? The correct answer is what? Rainy season in India. The weather from March to June in southern plateau is generally very cold. No, in March, in April, May, June, what is there in India? Hot. So very cold, not very snowy because there is no snow. The answer is what? Yeah, very hot. Hot or very hot is the correct answer. Temperature in the hot region in the southern plateau can go above. Tell me the answer.
40 C.
Yeah, it can go above 40 degrees Celsius. Why? Because it's very hot. Okay. The winter season in Southern Plateau generally lasts from when to when? Tell me.
November to February.
The correct answer is November to February.
Hmm.
That is the correct answer. Then you have to keep in mind. Now, two types of soil found in the Southern Plateau:
Two types of soil found in the Southern Plateaus: black and red soil.
black and red soil. Yeah, do remember that there are two important soil is what? Black soil and red soil. For cotton, which one is used? Black or red?
Black.
Do remember that. For cotton, we always use the black soil. Okay. Which crops can be grown in the black soil in southern? Cotton, we know.
Yeah.
Cotton and sugar can be the answer. Coconut, I will know because it's not only coffee. No, I think the correct answer is what? Coconut and the sugar cane. Which of this is commonly grown in red soil? लाल मिट्टी में ज्यादा क्या उगाते हैं? कॉटन तो नहीं होगा, कोकोनट नहीं होगा, टी नहीं होगा, तो व्हाट इज द आंसर? सुगर कैन.
If sugarcane is also in black soil.
Yes, but in red soil also is the correct answer here. So, see, these are not the correct answer, no? So that's why that is the correct answer. Which of these plants are found in the forest of Southern Plateau? You have to remember this. Teak, yes. Bamboo, yes. Sandalwood, yes. All of these is the correct answer. So you have to train your brain that, okay, the teak, sandalwood, bamboos are the trees found in the forest of Southern Plateau. Do remember. See, the intention is not only to attempt the quiz. You have to remember all line as one of the answer. So, which animal is found in the forest of Southern Plateau? Elephant, yes. Leopard, yes. Sambar, yes. The answer is
What's
what?
sambar?
Sambar is one animal. All of these, okay? Which of the following is a major occupation in Southern Plateau? Fishing, no. Ice harvesting, no. Farming can be yes. Shipbuilding, only no. The correct answer is what? Farming. Why farming? Because he cannot do fishing in because there is no much sea. Ice harvesting, there is no snow. Shipbuilding, there is no sea. How can I make shipbuilding? The correct answer is what? Farming. Do you remember this? Okay, let's go further. Okay. Which crops are commonly grown in Southern Plateau? Tell me.
Which crops are commonly grown in the Southern Plateau?
So I will say rice, yes. Jowar, yes. Bajra, yes. And cotton, yes. So I will say yes.
Yes.
Apple, not because apple is only grown in Himachal and all. Tea, not here. Only wheat, no. So I will go with this answer. Rice, jowar, and bajra and cottons are the. Okay. Which state is especially known for the mineral-rich areas in the Southern Plateau region? Which state have? Goa, no. Haryana, no. Punjab, no. Jharkhand. Jharkhand have many mineral-rich area. Okay. What is the correct answer? The Jharkhand has mineral-rich area in the Southern Plateau. याद रहेगा? ठीक है. आगे बढ़े. Which minerals are found in Southern Plateau? Coal, yes. Bauxite, yes. Iron, yes. All of these. What is the correct answer?
All of these.
And what are the names of the minerals?
Coal, iron, and bauxite.
Do tell me again.
Coal, iron, and bauxite.
Bauxite. Okay.
Bauxite.
Okay. 44 question. Which of the two cities are known for technology and modern industry?
Hyderabad
And Bangalore. Yes. The correct answer is yes. See, you have to remember whenever the question will come in Southern Plateau, you can write one line. Hyderabad and Bangalore are the two important cities found in Southern Plateau for the technology and innovation and modern industries. Okay. Guys, again I am saying these are not the 63 questions. These are the 63 line you have to remember in the examination. Okay. Which place are famous for ancient painting and carvings? The answer is Ajanta and Ellora caves. There you can find the ancient painting. Okay. All right. Hampi is famous for its beautiful
temple ruins.
Yes. In Hampi, snow cannot be there, tea cannot be there, beaches cannot be there. What is the correct answer? Temple ruins. Okay. All right. Which waterfall is mentioned in the tourist attraction in the Chhattisgarh?
Chitrakoot Falls.
The Chitrakoot Falls are known as Chhattisgarh. Okay. Which tribal community lives in Jharkhand? Sandals. Santals. Okay. Which tribal community are mentioned in living in Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh? Gond and Bhils. Okay. Gondas and Bhils. You do remember Gond and Bhil in Madhya Pradesh. Sandals were in the Jharkhand. Okay. Do remember their place. Okay. Which tribe is associated with Telangana and part of Maharashtra? Banjara and Lambadi. Lambadi. Okay. Manjara and Lombardy. How do many tribal community traditionally depends upon what do many tribal community they depends upon? They depend forest for their food, foods and herbs.
There are like tribes. They'll only be on forest, right?
Yeah. Which of these traditional festivals celebrated by tribal community? Christmas, Karma, Eid or Diwali. See, Diwali we all celebrate. Christmas we all celebrate. Eid also we all celebrate. But Karma is something we never celebrate in metro city. So it's only the traditional festival for the tribal community. So correct answer is what? Karma. So see, one line statement. You have to remember this. Karma is a traditional festival celebrated in the this one. Which festival is with sandals? The correct answer is Sarul. Sarul is the festival. Okay. Which festival is especially associated with Maharashtra? Ganpati Bappa Moria, Mangalmurti Moria. The correct answer is Ganesh Chaturthi. Bihu is in Assam. Baisakhi is in Punjab. Lohri is in Punjab. Okay. Huh?
How do you know?
I know Baisakhi and Lohri is okay. Madhya Pradesh, which food is famous? Tell me, I told you. Poha. You know, Ratlami poha is very famous.
What's the
Poha jalebi, they eat a lot of poha jalebi, Madhya Pradesh, okay? Okay, Dhokla, see, for example, Dhokla is in Gujarat. Which dish is especially associated with Jharkhand? Litti Chokha, yes. Which famous is commonly in Karnataka and Maharashtra? Maharashtra, Ragi and Jawari roti, yes, Ragi and Jawar ki roti. What do people traditionally wear in many states of Southern Plateau?
Of course,
Traditional and regional clothes, yes. Only uniform doesn't make sense. They are not in the factory. Only winter coats, why? Only western suit, no man. Traditional and the regional clothes, the traditional, okay. Why are the Southern Plateau called the storehouse of minerals? Because they have many rivers, they have snow-covered mountains, they have beaches, they have large deposit of minerals. Is the correct answer? They have large deposit of minerals. Say after me, they have large deposit of minerals. That's why Southern Plateau is called storehouse of minerals. Okay. Last three question. Which of these state included in Southern Plateau of region according to this chapter? Madhya Pradesh, yes. Chhattisgarh, yes. Jharkhand, yes. What is the correct answer? All of these. So teacher can ask you name the three state which is part of Southern Plateau. You can name them. Okay. Which of these state is also mentioned as part of Southern Plateau? Maharashtra also yes, Karnataka also yes, Telangana also yes. To be very frank, all South India is part of this chapter. Okay, so you have to say all of them. Okay. What is true about the life of Southern Plateau? People live in town and villages. Yes.
Yes.
Nobody farms there. No. There are no industry. No.
No.
There are no forests. No. What is the correct answer? People live in town and villages. Okay. What is an important reason for Southern Plateaus are important to India? Why? Because they provide lot of farming support and they also provide lot of minerals. Okay, they are covered with glacier. No, they are having desert. No, they have no natural resources. No, they have a lot of natural resources. Okay, the correct answer is this: they provide minerals and support farming. All right, so that's it from this syllabus. We made one incorrect answer. We will do this later. I wish you all the best for examination. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.